I heard about road accident and Srimathi Sarita's case. I have a lot of doubts in it, sir. Can you please explain the whole case to me?
This is a very important, very interesting case. It happened in 2015 in New Delhi. There is a place called Janakpuri, not Chanakyapuri. Chanakyapuri is different from Janakpuri. At 5 o'clock, a military man aboarded a bus which was having a heavy rush, and when he aboarded the bus, after a few minutes, the bus stopped in another stopping, and the military man noticed that there is a pickpocket aboarded the bus. Being a national spirited man, he was observing what the pickpocket is doing. The pickpocket went in front side, and about he was cutting a bag of a woman. The military man came and caught him. But the fact is, the military man never expected that. When he caught hold of his hand, next minute, this pickpocket put his knife, and in the abdomen he made a huge injury. In such a way, the military man got profusely bleeding, and as you know, Indian public, they went helter-skelter, emptied the bus, and nobody was in the bus. The bus conductor and driver put this man in the platform, and they took the bus. Interestingly, it happened that the place where he was got down, he was thrown out from the bus. In front there is one single doctor having a clinic there. He is a pediatrician. He immediately came out and saw this man profusely bleeding. After seeing that, he went back to the clinic, closed the door, and started giving treatment to the children there. Never bothered about the fellow who is in the pool of blood. But a parents came, they brought the child for the pediatrician. Husband and wife took pity of this man. They came down, managed to take him in an auto, and tried to put him in Orchid Hospital and Heart Center, which is adjacent to this Janakpuri. And when they took this man, there were two junior doctors, and they came hesitantly and examined this man. And they have put a note and declared that the fellow is dead. But the two husband and wife who came here, they were not believing, because this man is not dead. These doctors are not looking after him properly. So they want to make a complaint. Ultimately, the hospital contacted the police, and police came. It was taken for postmortem. A case was registered against three persons. One is bus owner, second the single doctor, third the hospital. While the case was going on, the bus owner gave 2 lakhs to the Guliani, who is the widow of the military man, and got himself relieved from the case. And an award of compensation was given by the court against Orchid Hospital 5 lakhs and the single doctor 2 lakhs. The single doctor paid 2 lakhs for his negligence not to touch the patient. He has not given any treatment or any first aid even. He has not done even blocking or stopping the bleeding. And they condemned him and asked him to pay 2 lakhs. This hospital filed an appeal to the higher court stating that we don't have any negligence on our part. Our doctors were there, they examined, and they found that there's no life in the body. And the husband and wife came to the witness box in the court and say, no, life was there, the doctors are lying. The doctors came, they were coming to the witness box and say, no, we examined, there is no life. The issue before the court is, who has to decide whether life was there or not? And when the proceedings, the two doctors produced a letter which was prepared while the dead body was there. They have given name not known, sex according to the dress it is male, and age not known. They have mentioned about the heartbeat, pulse rate, and eye, etc., etc. All the life indicators they have filled up and signed date and time accurately done. And the court believed that. The court said, even though the two husband and wife came and gave all the treatment and the statements, etc., we are not going to believe it because the doctors had a record and they produced a record before the court. So when you are coming for deposition before a court, it is always better to have a record. And this hospital was, the appeal was allowed, and the 5 lakhs rupees award was cancelled because of the medical records gave and produced by the doctors. We learned that whenever there is an examination of body or dead body or life, etc., proper medical records is very, very important. Without medical records, whatever you are telling before a court, the court will not take as a proper document. This is the latest case. Now, many of the hospitals, whenever I am going, there is a format given in the judgment. And you have to go to the net and get this judgment. There is a format filled up by the doctor. And all the hospitals are requested to follow that format in all broad dead cases so that they can stand before the court and defend the hospital in a better way during the time to come.